think we're back. Sorry about that. Apparently OBS decided it wanted to crash. So, sorry about that. I do deeply apologize about that. I gotta make sure it's actually back up and running over on YouTube. Which again, this is precisely why I wanted to multi-stream, so I don't have to edit VODs back together, spend hours having to upload them and all that crap. So again, sorry about that. Anyone that's watching this on YouTube, I don't know what happened, but we're back. But also, hey Renji, welcome to the stream. Hope your day's going well, and thank you for the birthday wishes. Right, there we go. Yeah, VOD on Twitch is still good, it's just on YouTube it's gonna be two separate parts, which I can't do anything about. And yeah, I'd rather not have to edit everything back together, so I'll just keep it. Which again, like I said, is why I wanted a multi-stream in the first place. So when this thing happens,
nothing too difficult.
You can just go from one to the next and it'll still be there. So, I mean, I'll probably go back in and I'll probably label it part 1 and then part 2. Of like, hey, stream, you know, this day, part 1, this day, part 2. Just to make it easier.
Welcome home, underboss!
Is this the one the boss brought in?
Underboss, I mean no disrespect, but is this frail woman really the one the boss invited?
That's right. Her name is the Terror in Fog. Spread the word that the Sinwish Syndicate has secured the Xianzhou's #1 assassin.
Underboss, beat me if you want, but I gotta say, are you serious? Are we really counting on this delicate woman for the Phantasmoon Games?
The Phantasmoon Games. Is that why they hired a Stellaron hunter to do their bidding?
These Phantasmoon Games are a once-in-a-lifetime chance for the Sinwish Syndicate to rise. This woman doesn't look like she has what it takes, and we're trusting her? If she blows it, how are we supposed to save face?
Underboss, we haven't been duped, have we? If word gets out, the other gangs will laugh us out of town.
All of you, shut up! Useless. Lady Terran Fog would wipe the floor with you even if you all came at once. Since you doubt her, why not let Lady Terran Fog show you a few moves? Lady Terran Fog, what do you say? I can find you a few sparring partners. No need to hold back.
I thought you were naive, but looks like you're just playing good cop, bad cop to test me.
I'm neither good nor bad. Just opportunistic.
Still playing dumb, huh?
Boss of the Sinwish Syndicate. Your people wouldn't be doing this on their own. I know you can hear me. I came for business. Making friends would be a fine bonus. But if not, that's fine with me. If you still want this deal, cut the tricks.
A real expert is something else. You speak with such overwhelming presence, though we barely understand a word. Come on, show us a move. We fight and bleed every day, and that's the only way we'll be convinced.
Oh no. These brutes are not interested in a win-win situation at all.
When in doubt, open the 3 strategy pouches I entrusted to you. Inside are tactics I divined, certain to break any deadlock and aid your journey.
Looks like it's time. Huh?
Just keep alive and open the 2nd strategy pouch once you're done.
What kind of strategy is this? There's barely anything helpful in here.
Looks like Lady Terran Fog isn't impressed with your skills. Out of my way! When I was young, I dreamed of becoming a musician. But fate had other plans, and I was dragged into a world of violence. But even then, I never let go of my love for music and rhythm. Even in battle, I kept honing my singing and instrumental skills. And that's how I forged my one-of-a-kind fighting style. They call me the Roaring Costide!
Oh, Cribs! The underboss is getting serious!
Lady Terran Fog, I humbly challenge you. Show the Sinwish Syndicate the assassination skills you're so proud of.
Yup, time to fight.
Looks like I'll have to hold back against these reckless brutes.
Relax. May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Time to cleanse the filth.
Stand still. Free will.
Get it together.
So these are just pretty much the what are like the things from the Lawfare, like little monkey gremlin things.
To the soul.
Relax.
Immerse yourself in.
Destined for oblivion. Say bye to breathing.
They just like cause slow or whatever on you.
Stand still.
Insanity.
As expected of the Terran Fog. Such incredible strength!
That power of the destruction within me. It's still hard to control. Madam Yao, I've done everything in my power to keep them alive, as you said.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
You deserve my attention. To the soul. Insanity.
Immerse yourself. Yeah.
On the still waters of oblivion. How familiar.
don't want to take your life. Back down while you still can.
A true warrior of the Sinwish Syndicate fears no death. Don't underestimate my resolve.
Underboss, bad news. 2 more weird dudes just showed up.
Cut your bull. I can see for myself.
Hey, yo.
Never thought visiting an ally would mean crashing into a local gang's hall.
Oh. This will take some explaining.
What a twist of fate. But for us to reunite with an old friend here? So be it.
You two, stand down. Listen well. This will be an honorable duel.
A duel. You dare duel a Xianzhou...
Xianzhou's #1 assassin? And you still dare to act so brazen?
Huh?
Wait,
Huh?
What do you mean, Xianzhou's #1 assassin? Who exactly are you?
Even a cunning hare keeps 3 burrows. Who ever told you there was only one Xianzhou's #1 assassin?
So, there are 3 of you?
No, it's 300. Times have changed. The title Xianzhou's #1 assassin is already a brand. At my side stands the organization's 7th-ranked Holovian Reaper, the Winged Death Knell. He sends every target into the sweetest sleep of death. And this one is the 2nd-ranked assassin in the organization. A ruthless killer surpassed only by me. His spear strikes like a falling star, and his presence soars like a dragon. They call him the Jade Dragon.
How did he not die in that full-ass combo? I have no idea. I mean, to be fair though, I probably didn't have enough debuffs on it for Acheron to do as much damage as she should. That's probably why. I'm pretty sure if I had a Glaya or Castrus on, that he would be full dead. Full dead.
Then you are...
You can call me Whistling Flame Fox. I humbly hold the top position in our organization, though I mostly handle business relations and HR work.
Hard to believe, isn't it?
And she pulled that out of her ass.
It's pointless to say anything now. If you want this gentleman to know you speak the truth, let our brother show off a bit of his spear work. That will convince them.
I say, there's no need for that. Course tied. You insisted on testing them and got nothing out of it, did you? If you had let them beat me sooner, none of this would have happened.
Boss! I cannot hand your grand enterprise over to people we know nothing about.
You are the one who hired us? The boss of the Sinwish Syndicate?
That's me. I am Polewave, current leader of the Sandwich Syndicate. My apologies. Our gang is full of roughnecks. I will make sure...
The hell was that noise? What kind of noise did he make?
That's me. I am Polewave, current leader of the Sandwich Syndicate.
I don't know how that person managed to do that, like, throat gurgling noise, but it's fucking weird. Never do that again. That is,
As for that business, we'll discuss it upstairs.
Why?
I suppose I can just ignore this.
Long time no see, Lady Tingyun. It's been a while since we last met in Penacony.
I am truly grateful for your quick thinking. To avoid revealing too much, I made up false names and titles for you two just now. If you were offended, then I beg your forgiveness. This place is a hotbed of trouble. What brings you two here?
When Sunday and I contacted the Shenzhou delegation, they asked for our help. They claimed someone from their group had lost their way here in a foreign land and was captured by a local gang, and they wanted us to help. It was clear there was more to the story, but we came anyway.
Who would have thought? It turned out to be true.
Lost? Captured. There must be some misunderstanding. Alas, this rumor was likely a destiny arranged by Madame Yao.
Did you just say Madame Yao? Do you mean the seer strategist from the Shenzhou Yutue?
I happened to hear of her back in Penacony too. They say she is the Diviner General, one who lives in seclusion. Did the Alliance send her this time? Lady Tingyun, you stepped into such danger yourself. Do you have a vital mission?
You two are no strangers, so I will speak plainly. She's the one who sent me here on this mission. The Sinwish Syndicate invited the notorious Xianzhou's #1 assassin with the intention of hiring this person to participate in the Phantom Moon Games. But the delegation's intelligence revealed
They didn't know about that.
the person was none other than the Stellaron hunter, Blade.
Him?
I assumed the title to come here to uncover why the Stellaron hunters are involved and how he will enter the game.
So, how's it going so far?
By sheer twists of fate, everything has gone smoothly so far. But as for what comes next, I still don't know anything either. Still, Madame Yao entrusted me with 3 pouches before I departed. Each said to hold a stratagem. Well, let us call them stratagems for now. And at this moment, it is time to open the second.
A strategy pouch?
So you revealed my identity after all. No worries, I've sent you some backup. Use them however you like. Open the 3rd pouch only after you've met the Sinwish Syndicate's boss.
So wait.
No wonder they also call Madame Yao the Cross.
So does she open a 3rd pouch now or later?
What, General?
It says the 2 of you will help me clear the way, so I can safely meet the Sinwish Syndicate's boss. What do you say?
This place is perilous. Of course, we will accompany you, Miss Tingyun. As for the Stellaron hunters, I too find them intriguing.
Well...
will you help me gather a bit more information?
Of course. Thank you, Sunday.
I feel like at first Don Hung was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be here. But okay, I will. You've convinced me, I will.
I gotta say, this place is decorated with a touch of style.
I gotta swap. Gotta swap some people out. So I thought this would be good for, like, I think there's a Planarcadia team that I want to use, but at the same time, I don't know. I gotta figure out something. Like, team's not bad. It's just, it is heavily reliant on skill points. I mean, we'll put Lingsha on. Put Sparkle on. Give me. See, we'll need electricity. Alright, we'll do a Glaya. Hey, not the best team, but it'll work.
A gang does not always flaunt brute force. More often, they need to flaunt wealth.
Go melt it down.
What the heck?
Gee, before I even realized, the scenery of Dovebrook became unrecognizable. Gee, back then, who would have imagined iron hulks running wild on the streets? Let alone us gang members being treated like vermin.
You didn't call us here just to reminisce, did you?
Of course not. Please forgive Corstide's rude little test. Yeah, that narrow-minded fella never understands why young people flock to things that come from other planets. Like Mechatrons, the masked heroes, and the Astral Express. What he does not see is that while cosmic novelties are more enticing, big shots that hail from the cosmos are even more fearsome. Wouldn't you agree?
You're a clever one, so there's no point in keeping up this charade. We're not Xianzhou's #1 assassins. You knew that already, didn't you?
Yeah, I might not live as long as those Xianzhou folks, but I've got a decent eye for sizing people up. Now, you may not be the #1 assassin, right? But your skills surpass even such assassins. So I don't care who you are. I pay good money for a sharp blade. But I don't give a fig about its brand.
And where do you intend to use this blade?
On the Sinwish Syndicate.
What?
No, don't get me wrong. I'm not looking for bloodshed. Instead, I intend to perform surgery on the Sinwish Syndicate. Look here. Through certain connections, I secured this mass coagulation. The entry pass to the Eonic game. Some covet this treasure, while others fear it as a curse. Now, you claim the name of Xianzhou's #1 assassins, huh? So surely you came for this. You want the god's reward, don't you?
You are our employer. Therefore, the festival's prize should rightfully be yours. What do you want from the Eon, Mr. Polewave?
The Aeon? Ah, I harbor no such unrealistic desire. I'll leave this prize for you to claim as your reward. I'm happy enough to share in a bit of your glory. Whether you win or lose, all I ask is that when the press comes a-knocking, you say this. You were sponsored by the Sandwich Syndicate of Toughbrook. That is enough for me.
So this is a sponsorship deal? The Sinwish Syndicate only wants fame?
Since we are not truly in your employ, are you not afraid we might break our promise and ignore your request?
If you truly cared nothing for what I asked, why even raise the question, huh? As I said before, I may not have the long life of the Shenzhou people, but I do know how to judge people.
One more question from me, please. Why are you so set on chasing fame?
In Planarcadia, Imagination exists due to wish power. And that wish power comes from the attention, curiosity, and demands humans place upon these Imaginae. The Sinwish Syndicate was founded to provide for those Imaginae who were ignored, had no wish power, and were not needed by humanity. Unfortunately, ever since that seashell woman rose to power, our path of blood and violence had run its course. That's why I want the Sinwish Syndicate to take on a new form. One that will draw more attention than ever before. The Sinwich Strangeling Pension Foundation, huh? What do you think of the name?
It's a cozy and heartwarming name.
So, will the three of you, accept this job?
Sure. A moment later, somewhere in Dovebrook District.
Mr. Polewave's goal is surprisingly grounded. A gang leader won't survive this long by relying on bodyguards. It's about having a sharp instinct for survival.
He wants to launder his gang clean, but that will not be easy. In my view, the underboss may not see eye to eye with his boss.
Nah, it'll be fine.
My thanks to you both. With your protection, I managed to leave without harm. Yet, we carried off the mask meant for the so-called Xianzhou's #1 assassin. When I think of it that way, this mask feels thorny in my hands.
That man. He seeks to enter the Phantom Moon Games? What does he plan to do?
Whatever his purpose, this matter is grave. I'm afraid I must take my leave for now and report to General Yao Guang before making any decisions.
No need for that. I've been waiting here for you all for some time.
Madam Yao, you came in person?
Well, you see, I must admit I passed false information to the two behind you, sending them on a wild goose chase. I should personally ask for their forgiveness. As for why I am here, Miss Tingyun, you still have not opened the third pouch, have you?
That's true.
Whatever they give you, just take it all and bring them to me.
What kind of after-the-fact strategy is this?
General, had you spoken plainly, Sunday and I would never have refused you. Why did you lie to us and claim that someone was lost and captured?
To make it seem believable.
If not for the appearance of the former Vidyadhara High Elder and the runaway Master of Penacony, Miss Tingyun would still be trapped in those brutes' endless probing. Her being lost and captured was exactly the future I divined. I also foresaw bloodshed awaiting the Sinwish Syndicate. Had it come true, it would have been because Miss Ting-Yun failed to restrain her strength during the clash. Yet, with you two here, the gangsters' lives were spared.
You even foresaw the anomaly with my body.
Sometimes, even when fate is foreseen, it cannot be changed. Fortunately, things did not come to the worst. As for Mr. Sunday, I've heard so much about you. With my 1,000 feathered eyes, I had the privilege of watching the broadcast of your entire god-ascending feat in Penacony from far away. Truly magnificent.
Let's not speak of that misstep anymore, General. Rather, we have brought back the mask, as you asked. How do you intend to use it? Surely not just to hold it and block the Stellaron Hunter's entry.
That was the plan, but from one cause spring 100 outcomes. Now that the mask is in my hands, there are many possibilities. What do you say about using it to lure Blade here, and strike him down together? Or perhaps I could wear the mask myself, and personally compete in the Phantom Moon Games. That'd be interesting, right? Each mask used is gone for good. The Stellaron hunters will be left with a real headache. That'd be truly killing two birds with one stone.
Madam Yao, this is deadly business. It's no laughing matter.
Deadly. Miss Ting-Yun, that is exactly why I am here. Not to put Blade in his grave, that is. His ties to the Xianzhou have long since frayed. There was no need for me to snatch someone else's assignment and come here only for his sake.
Snatch someone else's assignment?
So the Xianzhou envoy was supposed to be someone else?
To be frank, this journey to Planarcadia was meant for Jingyuan, the divine foresight. The Lawfu Cloud Knights recently returned from the great battle against Iron Tomb, and the honor should have been his. Yet, before his departure, I cast several divinations on all parties involved and received this result.
With the hunt as a primary subject, divination reads as follows. The hexagram resolves as fire. Change occurs at the fourth line. It comes without warning. Incineration, death, abandonment. Truly ominous. Preservation as a primary subject, divination reads as follows. Hexagram resolves as heaven. Change occurs at the fourth line. One may leap or remain at the depths without fault and cured. Advance and retreat according to the circumstances, and you shall remain untroubled. With the finality as the primary subject, the divination reads as follows. Hexagram resolves as earth. Change occurs as the top line. Dragons clash against amongst the wilderness, the blood-staining heaven and earth alike. This is a portent of daily conflict. Why would Stellaron hunters be marked by such an omen? Could be connected to the former High Elder. With Planarcadia as the primary subject, the divination reads as follows. Hexagram fluctuates between earth and fire. The change occurs at the top line. Neither fully luminous nor wholly obscured. It rose to the heavens at first, only to descend back into the earth. What does this even mean? Joy turns to sorrow. With the fate of the next 10 days as the primary subject, the divination reads as follows. Hexagram fluctuates between heaven and thunder. The change occurs at the fifth line. Those who present morals and virtues, no remedy is needed for good fortune to follow. So there are many more big shots to come. Just how many more surprises are waiting for me?
Incineration, death, abandonment. I may not know divination, but even I can tell that there is no good omen.
Unfortunately, the two top diviners of the Yuchui and the Lafu, in other words, my junior sorer, Fu Xuan, and I, cross-checked each other's extrapolations and came to the same astonishing conclusion. An Arbiter General will fall in this Arcadia of elation.
Even so, you're still taking the mission meant for Jingyuan?
Yes, I contacted the Marshal and took over the task. I've simply never seen such a bizarre fate and wanted to witness it.
Even if it means your death?
It's only death. If I can die in these Phantom Moon Games to achieve a moment of godhood, then my death won't have sullied the Xianzhou's honor. Miss Tingyun, hand me the mask.
Hey, yo.
Well done. You have hit your fitness goal. Another active and fulfilling day.
Sorry, Sunday. My body instinctively sensed danger.
Sunny's just like, what the fuck?
Once the mask for joining the Phantom Moon Games is worn, it binds tightly to the supplicant and manifests the shape of the wearer's soul. I read something like this in the Views of the Universe from a Star Skiff. It's confirmed now. This mask is indeed genuine. Congratulations, Mr. Sunday. You're now a supplicant in the Aeonic game.
Does that mean we might get a new Sunday at some point in a Planarcadia arc?
What exactly are you trying to do, Seer Strategist? Twice now you've acted without warning. Do you mean to make an enemy out of the Astral Express?
Dan Heng, let me take care of this.
Sunday, are you planning to fight?
Don't worry, I'm no match for this general. General Yao Guang, how do you pierce my thoughts? I ran a check with my tuning, and there were no signs of any outside intrusion.
They say a diviner can't read hearts. I call that the excuse of mediocrity. Mr. Sunday, you're fascinated by the Phantom Moon Games. You even wondered, what if I wore this mask, didn't you?
You can even divine thoughts like that?
No, I'm simply good at seeing using my eyes. Though Mr. Sunday never asked to examine the mask, he's glanced at it at least 3 times since we started the conversation. Given the character and manners of someone as noble as him, I can't think of any motive for this action but genuine interest.
Sunday?
Maybe because he wants to help?
Yes, I did think of it. For a moment, I even considered putting it on.
So, I merely gave you what you desired. This is no trap. It's just an unexpected gift. During the Phantom Moon Games, I'll give every ounce of aid I can to help you seize your chance to have an audience with the Eon.
General Yao Guang, as far as I know, throwing out heavy profits first is usually a lure to make others lose. We've only just met. I don't understand why you'd go this far.
Why belittle yourself? Every move I've made is to carve a sliver of possibility from the impossible. With my eye of Ishvara, I see you're the only one in this land who doesn't need to do a thing for me. Simply acting on your own will can bring change.
Your own will?
Indeed. Dan Heng, I do want to learn more about this world. Because this world of elation fascinates me. Is Planarcadia truly a paradise? An Arcadia that its name claims? I once pursued a mistaken vision of paradise with stubborn resolve. Even now, I can't say for sure what a true paradise should look like. That's why I want to see with my own eyes whether this Arcadia lives up to its name.
So then, as long as Mr. Sunday acts, that omen of death Madame Yao foresaw,
it would still come to pass. Did you think just a lavish gift could let you stroll out of Destiny shackles alive?
Pardon me for butting in, but does the Xianzhou know about this?
This is such serious business. I'd never make this decision on my own. I've talked it over with the 6 charioteers of the Yuchue. If something happens to me, I'll line up a solid successor. She headed to the Yuchue on the day I left on this mission, just in case anything went wrong. There, with the other potential successors picked by the 6 charioteers, she'll train at the Omniscience Sapientia Academe in divination arts, war strategies, and civil governance.
You mean Lady Fushuan? She'd take over the Yuchue after you?
Fushuan? What Fushuan? If I don't make it back from this trip, maybe Qingchue from the Luofu Divination Commission could take the seer strategist position and command the Yuchue.
Ha!
Qingchue and Yuchue. Ooh, what a perfectly rhymed match. As for the details, shall we discuss this somewhere else, you three?
Ooh, now we're switching over to Silverwolf. Nice.
Map says the Ashen Detective Agency should be right here. But why is there just a magazine publisher's office?
Holy for bully! Her big drama hit Graphia Academy!
A furbo? Taking photos? You really can find anything in the land blessed by Aha. Let's go ask for directions.
Aha. Interesting. You know, I was kind of hoping that at least one of these things would have cleared off, but nope. So instead, I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna do something real quick. Because we will... I need to do 3. Because we just need to do 3 of these and that's it. We can do... we can start Silverwolf's,
I have it under control.
POV on Tuesday.
I'm just a frail insanity. Sam in position.
Expand your thinking. Like until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Target sighted. All units on alert.
Set the seas ablaze!
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
May this faint dispel the
Because I mainly just want to do this so I can get all like the dailies done.
I'll give you what you need.
And then once this is done, then
To the soul.
we'll wrap it up.
Never seen perfection before. Firefly Type 4, fight to live!
Tiring. I'm just a...
Open sesame. Got set the seas ablaze!
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
Curiosity, endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
But at least I'm just happy tonight that we were able to get to like a decent stopping point.
Destroy the skies. Impressive.
'Cause I wasn't sure
Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
how much was going to be left, or at least what would have been a good stopping point. But
The future is bright.
at least we got a decent one anyway.
Insanity.
Never seen. Huh.
Okay, this one should.
Sets the seas ablaze. Guide with the.
Ow.
To the soul.
I don't have time for open sesame.
This is more than fight. To live.
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
There we go. I will look at the relics later. Cause I'm kind of farming this one just to get decent stuff. For when we potentially, or when we do get the Elation MC. Because we're gonna switch POV, which is totally fine. That's for Elation MC if we ever get to that point. And now, I would assume that we're probably still in like early 4.0 story, so I think we probably saw what, one, like at least a stream on Tuesday to get through the rest of 4.0, and then possibly next Saturday we'll get to possibly actually finish the 4.0 and then to 4.1 story. But either way, I am gonna call it there for tonight. Because I kind of have to do like a slight hard cap on the time tonight. As much as I don't want to, I just want to keep playing to get as much done as possible. I do have work in the morning, so it would be best if I were to call it a stream for tonight. So yeah, but anyway, this is the end of the stream tonight. The I guess pre-birthday stream is over. But the proper Sunday stream is gonna be probably around 9 p.m. Central. I probably will get home late. I'll probably have to eat dinner late and everything. So I'll probably end up doing a stream. If I can go live earlier, I probably will. But we'll aim for 9 p.m. Central, and then we'll probably go for about probably 4.5 hours. So it'll probably be around 1:30 by the time we end, as usual. But yeah, so we'll be doing, like I said, some Dynamax adventures on Pokemon Shield. I just want to have a nice, cozy Sunday birthday stream. You know, his work is gonna be busy. I'm probably gonna be pretty tired from work and all that stuff. So I just want to vibe and hang out, just have a chill birthday, you know? Because why not? But yeah, so as always, do not forget that is the Discord. And if you want to join, get notified when I go live, get to hang out with some awesome people, and whenever I start to upload again to the various YouTube channels, get notified in Discord. And also and when I go live, when I stream. And then you can also follow me on X and Blue Sky. I also do posts when I go live and when videos get uploaded to YouTube. So follow me on all that good stuff, and yeah. So again, anyone that did wish me happy birthday, thank you. You can either say it again for next stream if you want. Either one is fine. But for now, I am off to get some sleep for work, and then the birthday stream. So, yeah. Y'all have a good rest of your day and or night. And I will catch all of y'all later. Bye.